What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 12 team builder for Red or the Regional Elite Draft League. Pay no attention to the fact that I only have 10 games played. Vic has been in hospital, unfortunately, so we are going to get that match done as soon as we can. I have that team build. I filmed that team builder last week, so I'm long prepped for that match. Do not worry one bit about that. That match is going to determine a lot, but essentially we have to win our way out. If we want any chance at the auto promotion spot, we have to win our way out. And honestly, I'd really love to be the 3rd seed heading into playoffs, because I'm assuming that gives me the 6th seed. I have no idea how Regenix is going to run playoffs here. I'm assuming it's 3 versus 6 and 4 versus 5, but assuming makes an ass out of you and me sometimes, so we may not be doing that. Who knows? I know at this point I'm almost guaranteed. I need 1 win to guarantee myself at least top 6. And we'll just look at the table actually really quickly to show you that. So this is the table updated as of week 11 finish. Vic still has my match and his match against Zach T left, so me and Zach T obviously don't have those things going on there. Evan has actually lost his week 12 game, so he's 9-3, which is why I say that it's possible for us to make it up there, because if we win out, then we'll definitely have a better differential than Evan. And even if he goes 10-3 and we go 10-3, if we have the better differential, then we could potentially take that number 2 seed. Bill won this week, so he's 9-3 as well. So there's a big lump at the top of the standings. We did beat Bill though, so if we tie him in differential, we have the tiebreaker there. Yeah, so realistically, I'm in 4th place right now, but again, I'd like to be 3rd to get a better matchup heading into playoffs. Not that I think Shiny Spam is an easy matchup by any means, because we lost to him, but it was a very close 1-0 game, and I think with my transactions, I actually have a little bit of a better matchup heading in to playoffs against him. This week we take on Aadam and the Golden State Wartortles, who are down here, 3-8, -24, and then next week we take on Nacho and the Detroit Terrabolts, fighting for the last playoff spot. At 5-6, -6. So we do have 2, and I'm going to put these in quotations, easy opponents, and by no means do I actually mean that they're easy. I don't think there's an easy opponent in this entire league, if I'm being honest. Just sort of how things have matched up and how my team has been. My team's not that good, guys. It's really not that good. Yeah, so that's sort of like the summary there heading into the last 2 weeks here, because of course by this point you actually may or may not have seen my match against Vic, just because we still actually haven't played yet when I'm recording this, and I know I'm playing Aadam. Definitely I'm playing Aadam before I play Vic, but if I play them on the same day, you guys might see like 4 red videos in a row, so we'll see about that. Anyways, let's get into my team and his team. So Aadam's team, he has Jirachi, Togekiss, Mudsdale, Mega Blastoise, Serena, Liepard's user, Blaziken, Zapdos user, and Salamence. He's liked using offensive Zapdos, which I think is very strange considering how much natural bulk his team has. He has priority options in Mega Blastoise with Aqua Jet, and Blaziken with Vacuum Wave. Hazard setting in Jirachi with Rocks and Mudsdale with Rocks. Removal options with Togekiss with Defog, Blastoise with Rapid Spin, Serena with Rapid Spin, Blaziken with Defog, Zapdos with Defog, and Salamence with Defog. So he's, despite only having 9 Mons on the team, he has a lot of removal. And then 1 4x weakness in Salamence to Ice that he does not patch up well, if I'm being honest. Despite his resists, he still has a lot of weaknesses to Ice. In fact, he has 5 weaknesses to Ice and 3 resistances to Ice. So I do think that it's still worthwhile to pack Ice coverage. Only one I'm not expecting on his team is Serena. I really don't see any way that Serena comes against me. It never makes sense to bring against my team, if I'm being completely honest. Like Buzzwole checks it offensively. Araquanid can easily check it offensively as well. Dragalge checks it offensively. Vikavolt, Cryogonal, and like I have 6 Mons that check it completely offensively. I really don't think Serena ever makes an appearance. Jirachi, Togekiss, I'm definitely expecting to come. Zapdos, Salamence, Blaziken, I'm definitely expecting to come. And then I think it's between Mudsdale, Liepard for the last slot there. Sorry, Mudsdale, Liepard, and Mega Blastoise for the last slot there. We'll see. Physically defensive Donphin on my end with Rocks, Earthquake, Ice Shard, and Toxic. Despite all of his removal, Rocks are going to be a really good chip, and that's just what I need them for. Earthquake obviously deals with everything grounded. God damn it, excuse me. Besides Serena, so he really doesn't have good switch-ins to Earthquake, and then Ice Shard is there mainly to be able to pick off something like Dragon Dance, Z Salamence, or something like that. I can't there's a world where he might be Yachi Berry. I'm not sure if that world is a plausible world, but he could be. Toxic is the last filler slot there, because I didn't really want to run a rock coverage move for his team, and I just felt like Toxic was going to be able to wear things like Zapdos and Togekiss down a lot faster. Fully physically defensive to handle physical Jirachi. We should also be able to handle physical Blaziken and physical Salamence. Klefki, bringing a Screens Klefki just to give my team that extra bulk. And I've also got 3 setup sweepers this week, so Screens are definitely going to help me set up there. Thunder Wave spam is great. I want to Thunder Wave Jirachi. I want to Thunder Wave Togekiss. I want to Thunder Wave Blaziken. I want to Thunder Wave the Salamence, and I want to Thunder Wave the Blastoise. Now, Lipard's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but at the very least I can get up a screen on the Lipard, because obviously I can't Thunder Wave the Lipard or set up... I don't think I can set up spikes on it. Not necessarily something I'd want to try in match, but we'll see. Spikes are very helpful in wearing down his grounded mons, though, so I'm definitely wanting to get up at least 1 layer of spike, I think. Yes, physically defensive, a little bit of special bulk. Excuse me. Main goal is to get up a screen or paralyze something and then get up a screen. Jirachi is very easy for me to do this against, because even if he's Scarfed, even if Togekiss is Scarfed, really, it doesn't matter, because I'm running 4 Prankster moves with Prankster. So very easy for Klefki to do something. It's guaranteed going to do something, except against the Lipard. Although if the Lipard switches in, then I get up screens. So Klefki is definitely guaranteed to do something, unless I switch it in and dies for free. Miltank, I'm bringing a Spadef Miltank with Thick Bat. Should be able to handle Special Blaziken a little bit better here. The main goal is to handle Togekiss a little bit better. I really don't have good like special answers to Togekiss. Like Dragalji's my best, but then he can just flinch me to death with Togekiss and Jirachi, so very, very annoying. Cryogonal could be a decent special answer, but his physical answers just deal with Cryogonal so well that it's not an ideal matchup for Cryogonal here. So I'm running Defense Curl Rollout, which is kind of a gimmick, really, but I actually think that Defense Curl Rollout can do a lot to what might want to switch in on Miltank. If he's like Calm Mind Jirachi, then I'm probably in a little bit worse of a spot, but I can always T-Wave it with the Klefki and then beat it down with other things later, except all 3 of my sweepers are special, so Calm Mind Jirachi would actually be really annoying, and let's just hope that he doesn't bring it, or I fully paralyze him to death. Toxic is there for, again, for the things that might want to switch in, things like Zapdos, anticipating like a Seismic Toss and trying to paralyze me. Then I looked it up. Seismic Toss is a contact move, so it's definitely going to get the static chance going on there. Milk Drink for recovery, and of course I'm Spadef, but Defense Curl is going to up my defense anyway, so it doesn't matter. Salazzle, bring Poisinium Z Salazzle with Sludge Wave, Flamethrower, Nasty Plot, HP Ice. This will blow through Togekiss, which is going to be his main special wall. And in fact, Poisinium Z should blow through anything not named Mudsdale and Jirachi. Meanwhile, I have Hidden Power Ice for the Salamence and the Mudsdale there, and then Flamethrower for the Jirachi, realistically. And the Serena, but... Excuse me, I might click it against the Serena just because Sludge Wave isn't safe to click while Jirachi's still alive. Nasty Plot again just to set up, running enough speed on here to outspeed his base 100s, those being Jirachi, Zapdos, and Salamence, so I'll outspeed max speed all of those with Salazzle, and I can run Modest, which is really cool, because it means I'm going to hit stupid hard, and that's Salazzle. Vikavolt, actually I'm not going to run Corrosion, I'm going to run Oblivious, and I'll update that later. Vikavolt bringing an Agility set with Magnet, Bug Buzz, Thunderbolt, HP Ice. Behind screens, this can set up an agility really easily, and then I outspeed his entire team, in theory, at least, at least in theory. Magnet Thunderbolt basically guarantees a kill on Blastoise. I think the calc was saying it's pretty much guaranteed against at least max HP. I'm not entirely sold on it being a kill if it's Spadef. I didn't actually calc max Spadef. HP Ice obviously there for the Mudsdale, and the Salamence, I guess, although Salamence really doesn't want to take a Thunderbolt from a Vikavolt. And then Bug Buzz deals with the Jirachi really well, deals with the Serena really well, deals with the Liepard really well. Yeah, I mean, that's actually kind of it for Bug Buzz. But it's still a decent attacking move. And a speed on the Vikavolt to outrun his base 100s when I agility up, so I will be outspeeding the same thing as the Salazzle is. Again, Modest max special attack, which is kind of ridiculous. I can actually run Modest on all three of these, and now we get into Mega Alakazam here, bringing sub 3 attack Alakazam. I was initially going to run sub Calm Mind, but Liepard walled me, and I really think that Liepard might come either to stop the Clef Key or to stop the Mega Zam from just spamming Psychic. Because I figured Psychic Shadow Ball was probably enough, and the only reason that I'm running Shadow Ball in that case is for the Jirachi. So I am running Dazzling Gleam to hit the Liepard if I really have to. I don't see a world where Dazzling Gleam is going to hit the Salamence better than Psychic does. In fact, I don't think that it does actually ever, because Psychic space 90 and Dazzling Gleam space 80. And Psychic Stab, so Dazzling Gleam will be times 1.5 and Psychic will be times 1.5 as well. So pretty sure Psychic will always hit Salamence better. Modest max special attack Mega Alakazam hits things stupid hard with Psychic. 175 base special attack is nasty, bro. It's nasty. Only 28 speed, guys. That's enough speed to outspeed Liepard, which is the fastest thing on this team. This is probably the most ridiculous matchup in terms of speed. All of his stuff is clumped really close together, except for Mudsdale. It's between 72 to 106, which is a 34 speed point gap. So my team is either entirely slower than his or entirely faster than his, except for Buzzwole, which has an ass matchup against triple Flying and Jirachi, and Blaziken, which can easily run special, and Mega Blastoise. So there was 0% chance I was ever bringing Buzzwole in this matchup. And yeah, so there you go. Yeah, Mega Alakazam can put in a lot of work, honestly. The main reason I have screens is so that I can keep a sub up against some of his special attackers. Just with Mega Alakazam's natural special bulk, plus all of the HP investment I can invest, plus like light screen, then I can kind of just set up a sub on Togekiss and not super duper worry about it. I am worried about double Scarf Flinch Core, but again, I have Thunder Wave for that, so that'll make them almost entirely useless, which will be fantastic. Thunder Wave spam is real, and the only thing that I'm scared of stopping my Thunder Wave spam and my Toxic spam, as you saw I'm running double Toxic here, is Heal Bell Togekiss. That's the only, or Aromatherapy Serena. Again, I don't think Serena's coming, so I'm not as scared about Aromatherapy Serena because it's just an ass mon against my team. Actually, Serena's just ass in general. Serena's so bad. Anyways, that's the team, and hope you guys enjoy the team builder here, and also hope you guys enjoy the battle. I'm looking to pull out a W and continue our winning ways here in red. I think I've had a successful season. Obviously, I'm happy with 7 wins already because it means that I'm guaranteed to go positive at the very least. At the very least, we'll go 7-6. Although there is a chance still. Actually, with 3 games left. Oh no, I have 4 games left still. No, I have 3 games left, right? Week 11, week 12, week 13. Week 11, week 12, week 13. Yeah, so there's actually a 0% chance that I can finish below positive differential at this point too. So I'd say that that's a successful season. Worst I can do is 7-6 plus 1, so we'll take that, right? That's going to be it for me, guys. I will catch you guys for the match.